Please welcome to the stage the newest member of the Toronto Sceptres, the second round pick, former member of St. Cloud State University, Forward Emma Gentry. Emma, congratulations on being selected. Just please tell everybody what it means to you.
Yeah, it's just an amazing feeling. I'm still taking it in, but I've wanted to play pro hockey all my life, and to be able to finally say that I do, it's pretty special, and I just can't wait to get started in Toronto.
Maybe just tell us who's sharing this moment and experience with you in Ottawa.
Yeah, both my parents are here supporting me, but I know that all my family back home is watching, and so I'm just really thankful to have the support system that I do, and yeah, I'm just really excited.
Questions?
Hi, C. Benoit from the Hockey News. Just wondering if you had any anticipation of being selected by Toronto. We know that Gina does some interviews. Did you get a chance to chat with her, and did you have an idea of the team in Toronto?
Yeah, I chatted with Gina prior to the draft and felt we really connected. And I'm just really excited to go to Toronto and feel that my values align with theirs. And I think that I'll have a really good opportunity to make an impact in Toronto and the league.
And I don't know, you've probably described your game already and all your highlights and everything. Like, is there just anything special that maybe we wouldn't see in those videos, or the language that's used to describe your game?
Yeah, I generically I feel like I'm a stereotypical power forward, but I love to play physical. I love to play fast, but also I love to compete. I grew up playing with the boys, so it's super fun to be able to compete with them, and I think that has definitely been an asset for me, especially transitioning into each league that I have. So yeah.
Hi, Mike Gander from the Toronto Sun. Wanted to ask you, what did you think of the physicality in the PWHL, and where do you think your game can take it?
Yeah, I think it's really exciting, to be honest. I mean, it speeds up the game just because of the physicality. So I'm just really excited to see how I adjust and then also add to it as well.
Got some questions online for you, Emma. Just how will you look to contribute to the Sceptres immediately, given that the team has always been elite, but hasn't been able to get over the hump?
Yeah, I think just my physicality and being able to be solid in all three zones, and then also, being able to put the puck in the back of the net is something that I plan to do with Toronto, and I'm just really excited to be able to prove that and get there and get to work.
Are there any Toronto connections or other reunions around the PWHL you look forward to?
Honestly, just looking forward to meeting everyone. I know a couple of girls I played against in college, but other than that, yeah, I'm just excited to get there and meet everyone.
Any other questions for Emma? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Stage, newest member of the Toronto Sceptres, Kiara Zanon. Kiara, congratulations on being selected by Toronto. Take us through the experience. How do you feel?
Thank you so much, first of all. I feel absolutely incredible. Obviously, this is a dream come true, and a dream that a few years ago I couldn't say was a possibility. So being able to be here with my family and with my friends is incredible, and obviously super, super honored and grateful to be drafted by Toronto. So excited to get there and get to work.
Mentioned family and friends. Who's here sharing this experience with you?
Yeah, so I have both my parents, and then I have my brother who's able to make it in, which is really special to me. Obviously, not able to make it to everything. He's a busy guy, but glad that he was able to make it out here. So incredibly special to have all three of them here.
And the anticipation of hearing your name, were you take us through the moment? Nerves, excitement? How was it feeling watching everything else unfold?
Yeah, I don't even know if there's a way to describe it. I think there's so many emotions that were filled me all day today leading up to this. And then obviously being here and seeing the draft unfold was so many emotions, but obviously it worked out the way I wanted it to. And I'm super, super excited now.
And what kind of player are the Toronto Sceptres getting in drafting you?
I like to say I'm super, super competitive and passionate. I love what I do. Love to play hockey. Excited to have to do it as my job. But I'm definitely a very versatile 200-foot player. Good skater. Like to make plays, be creative, and use my vision all over the ice. So I like to call myself a 200-foot player and take a lot of pride in that.
Can you tell us about any players, maybe former teammates or current ones in the draft that maybe you're looking forward to reuniting with, whether it's in Toronto or in the PWHL?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of Buckeyes in Toronto. Excited to get back and play with them. I'm also got to play with Emma Gentry a lot, so super excited to be with her. I think it'll be really cool to join her in Toronto. And then obviously so many people and teammates that I'd like to play against and get to play against this upcoming season. So super thrilled, super excited, and can't wait.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that relationship with Emma?
Yeah, so Emma's been a lifelong friend, it feels like. We met each other in U18s and got to play for Team USA, got to go to all those camps and experience those opportunities together, got to play on the world stage together, and even this past December in Finland, had her there by my side and stayed connected throughout. She's been one of my best friends, someone that I communicate with and throughout the years, even when we're playing against each other. So super excited to join her.
I wondering about reuniting with Reagan Kirk. What's that going to be like?
I am so excited to reunite with Kirky. Played with her last year and had a great year with her. I actually, first summer at Ohio State, I lived in their house. So I was super excited to come back, be with her. Great player, great human, great friend, great teammate. There's nothing but great things to say about her, and I can't wait to see her. So super excited for that.
And have you been to Toronto before? Are you familiar with the city?
Yeah, so I was actually just saying, I actually grew up playing in Toronto all the time. I played with the boys teams and traveled up there all the time. Not much hockey in Rochester, so got to be up there, and then played in Kingston for a year. So I felt like I was around Toronto quite a bit, and loved what I saw, but excited to see more.
On your podium walk-off, you talked about your conversations with Gina. Can you give us a little indication of how that went and why that felt so? You talked about it feeling really good.
Yeah, so I actually told her on the phone. She was the one person who actually took the time to explain a lot about Toronto and offer me everything that she could and all the information she could, and create that relationship that I felt extremely comfortable with. It was a very two-sided conversation where she wanted to know about me and I got to know about her, the team, the organization, the players, coaching staff, almost everything without me asking a single question. And I think that's super special and something that I remembered.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. No, you're okay. Nice to meet you.
Kiara, congratulations on being drafted.
Thank you so much.
Hi. Is my water bottle here? Okay,
Yeah, it's okay.
we'll put it down.
Please welcome to the stage newest member of the Toronto Sceptres, Clara Van Weer. And Clara, congratulations. Just tell us what it means to be drafted.
Yeah, I'm so excited. This is such a special moment. I feel like there's so many people standing behind me that have made this moment possible, and I'm so grateful to be here right now.
Who are some of those people that have helped you along the way?
Yeah, my family, first of all, they're my biggest supporters. I love them so much. And my coaches, support staff, and all of my teammates, first and foremost. They're all amazing, all the amazing players I've gotten to play with along the way.
The draft night, being here in Ottawa, waiting your name, nervous, anticipation, excitement. Take us through it.
Yeah, all of the above. There's obviously a lot of nerves, a lot of excitement, but most of all, just grateful to be here.
Who was the first person you hugged?
My dad. Yeah, he's been with it through me, with me through it all. So yeah, everyone in my family has been, but he's my biggest fan for sure.
On the hockey side, what kind of player are the Toronto fans going to see when you step on the ice?
Yeah, hopefully a little grit. You'll be getting a little grit out of me. Enthusiasm. I love playing hockey, so hopefully that shines through.
Any connections with Toronto, whether with first of all with the city? Familiar with it? Been there before? Tell us about.
Yeah, I played in a lot of tournaments there growing up, and then my mom would also bring me there for some conferences. So we would have little vacations in Toronto, and I love the little market there. It's a great city, so I'm super excited.
And on the hockey side, players maybe you've played with or against that you're looking forward to reuniting with, whether it's on Toronto or around the league.
Yeah, well, both of the draftees that have gotten picked before me, I'm close with them, so I'm so excited to be reunited just through USA Hockey stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to meet all of the girls. Al's not on that team, but yeah, I'm excited to meet all of the girls and get in the locker room and just try to learn as much as I can and be a sponge.
So you mentioned the other draft picks, Emma and Kiara.
Yeah.
Maybe just elaborate on your relationship with them and how maybe you as a trio will have chemistry on the ice.
Yeah, hopefully. Emma is an amazing girl. She's from Michigan. We're both Michigan girls, so that's a lot of fun. We've known each other since we were young, and then played USA as well. And then Kiara, we also played USA together for a couple years. And yeah, she's a great player and a great friend as well.
The excitement for hockey in Michigan and just only being a few hours away. So it's not necessarily a hometown team, but an opportunity for friends and family to come see you play in Toronto.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully it will be a short 3-hour drive, which is way shorter than Minnesota. I was at Minnesota Duluth before this, so it's definitely going to feel like home.
Hi, C. Benwell from the Hockey News. Out there, you spoke about some conversations with Gina. I'm just wondering if you can elaborate a little bit on what she might have explained to you about the culture of the team.
Yeah, I mean, she talked so much just about what Coach Ryan is building here. It seems like he takes such a detailed scientific approach to things, and they have such a pro-like environment. I think that they're at the cutting edge of every single thing that they do, and she really painted that picture well for me. So I'm so excited to be joining.
Nice. And then the pro game, I'm sure as you've heard, the step up is quite dramatic, having to
Yeah.
play a little more physically and against great players all across the league. How do you prepare for that?
Yeah, I think really just lean on your teammates, lean on the girls who have been playing in the league for some years now, lean on the girls sitting next to you, and just be a sponge, learn from them what you can.
And then what does your summer look like? Have you taken a little break? Are you ramping up training at some point?
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy off season because it's such a long one, but I took a little time off. Now I'm back in the gym. I'm training at Michigan State. I have the best people around me this summer, so I'm super excited about that. And yeah, getting back on the ice here, starting to get back at it.
Congratulations on being selected.
Thank you so much.
Please welcome to the stage the latest pick of the Toronto Sceptres, Hannah Baskin. Hannah, congratulations. Tell us how it feels to be drafted.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty surreal feeling. You know, I've been dreaming about this ever since the start of the league. So I'm just really excited to be joining Toronto as well. It's a great organization.
Take us through the day. I'm sure a wide range of emotions from the moment you woke up to the moment you heard your name called.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it felt like the longest day ever. Woke up and I got some coffee with my teammates from Duluth with Clara and Nina, so that was fun. And now I get to join Clara in Toronto, so I couldn't be more excited.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit, the UMD connection and just how special that is?
Yeah, totally. I mean, Clara's been one of my best friends all of my 4 years at Duluth. So we were roommates, and I just have learned from her and grown with her. So to be able to do it at the next level is just an even more exciting opportunity.
Your scouting report on her.
She's physical. She is really tough in the corners. I hate to go against her in corner battles, so I'm looking forward to that in practices. But overall, just great player, great leader, great person.
And what about you in your game?
Yeah, I would say I'm a very smart, simple player. I like to make the easy play, make the simple play, get us out of the zone. But I also like to have some fun in the O zone. So I like the power play. I like being creative in the offensive zone, and I feel like I'm a pretty well-rounded player.
Your familiarity with Toronto and other players in the league?
Yeah, not super familiar with Toronto. This is actually my first time in Canada, so looking forward to living here. But yeah, I know Ani Linzer. She played at Duluth as well, and she went to Toronto, so there's some connections there. But yeah, new faces, new people, new places. I'm excited.
Is there congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
So the moment that you heard your name called, we saw the people around you kind of erupt. What went through your mind at that point?
Yeah, I feel like it was just like, oh, finally, like I can stop stressing out about it. And then just obviously excitement, and I had some great conversations with Toronto. So when they called my name and seeing that whole staff up on the stage, it was great, and I was so excited.
Who are you most looking forward to playing against? Like, is there a certain player who you are dying to play against?
I would say, I guess I'm looking forward to playing against some of my former teammates. So looking forward to playing against Manna McMahon with the Charge. And I'm looking forward to playing against Nina and Ashton at Vancouver. So I feel like they're just all around the league. Maggie Flaherty in Montreal. I just love playing against old teammates. It's fun.
Hi, C. Benwell from the Hockey News. I'm wondering if you chatted with Gina. I didn't know she talked to a lot of prospects. Did you get to talk to her? Did you get an idea of the culture in Toronto?
Yes, totally. Gina and I had a really good conversation recently. And everything that she said really resonated well with me and what I experienced at Duluth as well. And so I'm really looking forward to that culture, and I think I'm a perfect fit for their program.
Did you know we have milk in bags?
I actually have heard about that. My Canadian teammates have told me about that.